spill the tea with Mrs. P. I hope you're all okay. So I wanted to... I'm going to discuss two different things today. One is more of a serious topic, but the first one, it's not. But you can agree with me. And I think I've actually invented something, because I've never heard of this. Reverse buyer's remorse. Now stick with me. So, if you know me at all, you know I love a good mooch around Home Bargains. And I once saw a meme that said, you don't know what you need from Home Bargains till you get there, and then Home Bargains tells you. And it does exactly that. I'll go in for bin bags and come out 80 quid lighter. And at their prices, you might as well just have shares in the place. Like, it's wild. I love it. So, I went in, and if you saw it in my stories last week, you'll seen I got a Halloween cup, and it's like a little disco ball with a witch's hat on and a straw in. I thought, it's a bit snazzy. And I got the purple and black one. But they did them in green and orange as well. This isn't an ad for Home Bargains, by the way. This is just me rambling. And when I got home, I was like, I should have got the other ones. And then when I went back for them, they'd all gone, obviously, because what a trendsetter I am. I'm joking. But I had buyer's remorse reversed. Like, I regretted not buying them. And Mr. P's like, what are you talking about? But is this actual thing? Has anyone ever actually thought about this? I think I get reverse buyer's remorse, because I don't regret buying stuff. I regret the stuff I don't buy. I definitely think this is a thing. I think you should be able to get treated for it on the NHS. I think your doctor should go, yes, the only cure for this is I'm going to prescribe you to go back and buy the other 2 cups. And then you've got to, haven't you? Because you've got to do what the doctor says. So a spend a day keeps the doctor away. I'm loving it. I do believe this is a thing now. So there you go. This week I have discovered buyer's remorse reversed, or reverse buyer's remorse. Either way, it's a thing. Ladies, you officially have it. You cannot not buy stuff now, because there is now a medical condition, and you just don't want to end up with buyer's remorse. I'm trying to work out the initials. So there you go. Reverse buyer's remorse. RBR. Don't want it, do you? There you go. Right, on a more serious note, I was seeing a thing about a family, a couple who are adopting, 2 gentlemen that are adopting. So exciting. I think this is wonderful. And someone had posted about going to a breast milk clinic, to say that you can go to a breast milk clinic and get breast milk for the baby. I don't know how it works. I don't know if anyone can do that, or if that's how you want to go, that's very cool. But the comments about breast is best. Now, I do get the benefits of breastfeeding. I'm not against breastfeeding, but when I had the twins, I had a friend who was very pro breastfeeding, and she went on a lot about it, and Boo wouldn't latch on, just having none of it at all. And then with the twins, I made the decision not to, because Boo was only 18 months when they were born, and to be breastfeeding the both of them, I thought this is going to be too much for Boo to go from being our main priority to being, God, she'd have been so far down the pecking order. Whereas when I wanted to have time with her, if my mum was there and Mr. P was there, or my dad, I could go, right, give the twins the bottles. I'm just having a little bit of time with Boo. Now, this was our decision, and this was my feeling for it, okay? And you know me, each to their own. As long as you're not hurting anyone, knock your socks off. But the comments of breast is best, and do you not want to give the best to your child? Yeah, but I want to give the best to all my children, and that's why I'm making this decision. And it was so incredibly hurtful. I'm like, I'd sob at night, and by the time this was all happening, my milk had actually dried up anyway, so I couldn't have done anything about it. But I don't agree with the breast is best campaign. I think breast is a brilliant option, and I think it's if you can do it, brilliant. But surely fed is best. Surely, so long as that child is getting a healthy feed, enough feed, surely that, rather than trying to make a new mum feel bad for her decision, and she might have made that decision for so many different reasons. She might not mentally be able to do it. She might not be in that mental space. She might not be able to for medical reasons. There's so many different reasons, and I just think people put comments out there without thinking of the implications, without thinking of the effect that it can have on a mum. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's great if these guys adopt a brand new baby, and that's amazing. And if they go, oh, we can get access to breast milk, and that's the way they want to go, brilliant for them. And I think that's a fab thing if that's out there for them. I'd never heard of it. But we just need to be a bit more careful, like how you cannot comprehend how much of a raging hormone a woman is after giving birth. Seriously, I was a lunatic every time. And it did seem worse when I had the twins. But for someone to be saying the decisions you're making for your child are bad decisions, and they are because I think you should be doing this. Killed me. It killed me. And I remember Dad just stood in the shower and just sobbed. And I don't know how long I was in the shower for, just sobbed. Because I felt like I'd made the wrong decision. I've let into a secret, and you can judge me all you like, I've not breastfed any of mine. And they're all okay. They're all a bit nutty, but they're okay. And again, I will reiterate, I'm not against breastfeeding. I'm all for it. And I'm all for it in public. I don't think you should have to go and hide in a corner because it's the most natural thing in the world. Whap it out. You give that kid some milk. Good on you. Doesn't faze me at all. But I just think we need to be careful of how we say stuff. I think as long as the baby is getting a decent, healthy feed, surely that's more important than making a mum feel bad for not choosing breast. And I just saw these posts and I thought, God, there might be a woman out there who was feeling like I did after having the twins. Once all the others came along, I didn't go, whatever, you have your opinion, this is what I'm doing, I'm looking after my children the way I see fit. They weren't hurt, they were healthy, they were thriving, each their own. But I took it really personally. It felt like such a personal attack when I was having the twins. And I thought, gosh, if there's someone new who's just had a baby reading these comments, you have no idea how much you might make them spiral by saying anyone who gives their child formula can't love them that much. What? Sorry now. Let's not say that, shall we? That was one comment that I was like, I'm not having that. Because there's so many reasons that people don't breastfeed. They can't breastfeed. And at the end of the day, it's your personal choice. Do you know what I mean? I don't come up to you and go, do you use tampons or sanitary pads? Well, you should use what I use because what I use is right. We're all different. So it really, it just frustrates me, that slogan, breast is best. I think fed is best. As long as the baby is cared for and loved and warm and has a full little belly of formula or breast milk, whatever. And think about it's not just the mum that might not be able to. There might be things with the baby that means they have to have formula. And if a woman wanted to breastfeed and she's not been able to because for health reasons with the baby, and she's reading comments saying you don't love your child because you're not breastfeeding her, what's that gonna do? That's like, what is that gonna do to someone? So I just think we need to be more aware of these things when it comes to new mums and the comments that people just flip out there and put it out there in the universe. And let's just think about them for a second and think, let's not say that. Your decision and how you bring up your child, so long as you're not hurting them, is best. Ta-da! There's my little rant. I hope you're all okay. If you're struggling with reverse buyer's remorse, get yourself back to the shop. If they do them in 6 different colours, you need them in 6 different colours. I assure you, you do. The last thing you want to do is come home with any regret. Don't regret anything. Whether it's not buying the witch's hat cups or whether it's putting your child on formula. Don't regret it. Okay, guys? All right, I hope you have a cracking weekend and I'll speak to you on Monday. Take care. Bye.